chosen ones, where you were chosen ones, they feel guilty for what they did to you. Their guilt is hunting them down. In fact, they are feeling ashamed of what they did to you. You see, they took you for granted. They thought you are nobody. They thought, oh, you can't make it. They thought they're gonna break you down. They thought they will push you down and step over you. That was their thinking. So this made them to mistreat you. That is why they mistreated you. They mishandled you. They bullied you. They misjudged you. They called you all sorts of names. They lied. They said things that they are not supposed to say. They did you a whole bunch of wrong. Thinking all these things that they are using against you is going to break you. Is going to bring your spirit down. Is going to stop the hand of God on your life. That was their plan. That was their intention. But God's plans, God's intention is bigger than anything else. That's people for you. All right? They're going to have wrong judgment about you. But their opinions about you should not validate you. All right? I'm telling you, they are feeling guilty. Yes, for what they did to you as a chosen one. They never knew you will make it. They never knew the young shall grow. They thought they were, punishing you. All right? They thought they were punishing you, but they never knew that they were rather strengthening you. They made you suffer. They made you toil. They made you go through a lot of things, struggles, hustle, thinking that will bring you down. But they never knew that that is rather empowering you. What they meant for harm, God has turned it to good. They meant evil, but God has turned it to good. And now God has put them to shame. They are guilty, and their guilt is haunting them. Guilty conscience. Chosen one, have you ever been with someone and the person wronged you, did something evil to you? The person is in your circle. And let's say the person lied about you, or the person has done something wrong. Maybe the person took away your fiancé or your lover from you, all right, or your close friend or party, all right, cheated with your fiancé or your wife, that the lady you want to marry or the man you want to marry, all right, and you got to know, but as you got to know, you did not react in a negative way. You did not get offended, right? You took everything to be normal. You know the truth, yet you remain poised and very calm, peaceful, and serene. And they have this kind of guilty conscience that even as they see you, their own hearts start to race. Meanwhile, you said nothing to them. Meanwhile, you don't react in any way. But they themselves, they don't feel okay within them. That is the guilty conscience. That is what is haunting them. All right? If you have been in such a situation before, you will understand what I'm talking about. That guilty conscience is enough punishment than you getting offended and reacting in a negative way. When people wrong you, when people mistreat you, when people mishandle you, misuse you, abuse you, and did a whole sort of things to you, don't get offended. Don't get angry. Don't get annoyed. I know it is hard as a chosen one. It is hard because sometimes the people that are going to do that to you, in you, they are not the people that are supposed to do it. All right, so it's going to be hurting, all right, which I know. But when you try not to act negatively, get angry, all right, but you just let it go and you keep on moving on, their own guilt will keep on hunting them. The evil that men do, that people do, live after them. All right? They never knew something is going to come out of you. They never expect that you will also be a person of honor. But there is a local adage which says, the charcoal seller's son or daughter will one day put on white clothing. Let me explain, because some of you will not understand. But let me repeat before. The charcoal seller's child will one day put on a white clothing. You know, let me try to explain it this way. You know, a charcoal seller, charcoal is black, is dark, right? So when you are selling charcoal, you know, for sure, it's just like this, my dress, that is the color. You're going to soil yourself with, you know, the charcoal, the dark color of the charcoal, and you're gonna look dirty, right? Great. But you aren't going to look dirty forever. A time is coming, right, that God will make you put on white, which there will be no dirt in it. This is one of the proverbs that keeps me going. This is a powerful proverb that I never forgotten in my life. Always when people are mistreating me, mishandling me, misusing me, abusing me, bullying me, I always tell myself, the charcoal seller's son will one day put on white. And I'm sharing this with you. And as you start to put on white, they will start feeling guilty. The people that don't want the best for you, the people that refuse to support you, the people that say over their dead body, will you make it? Those that others want to help you, but they went ahead and tell them, spoil you to them, that they shouldn't help you. And because of that, you were disappointed. They disappointed you. They rejected you. They betrayed you. They abandoned you. But out of all these things, God has redirected and used all the disappointments, the rejections, the abandonment, the name callings, the hates, the envy, the jealousy. God has turned it to your good. And you are not broken, no matter what they did to you. And today, when they are counting others, they count you as part of them. Today, you don't harbor what they did to you in your heart, but you still love and care for them when the need arises. That is making them feel guilty, and their guilty conscience is fighting for you. You don't need to fight people. You don't need to react to people negatively as a chosen one. Because as a chosen one, your future is what will answer your critics, your betrayers, those who disappoint you, those who rejected you, those who denied you, those who left you, those who pulled away from you, those who refused to support you because of what might become of you, those who belittle you, who sees you as nobody. Your future is what will answer all of them. Because as a chosen one, you have a brighter future, I'm telling you. Your future is so great. Your future is so colorful. So don't let any envy, any jealousy, any hate, any grudge, any offense soil the brighter future that God has in store for you. I'm telling you. If a chosen one, you have a free spirit. You don't harbor bitterness, hatred. You don't hold grudges, offense, even though they will come. But you let it go, knowing that for sure we are all going to reap what we sow. And you leave it to God, knowing that vengeance is the Lord. The Lord will revenge for you. Knowing that you are not supposed to pay a man with his or her own coin. You're not to practice this kind of tit for tat. Alright? They start to feel guilty. Imagine of what Jesus Christ said, that we shouldn't pay a person with his or her own coin. That is, we shouldn't engage in this kind of tit for tat. But if someone slap the ear, that is the right ear, turn the left for the person to slap it again. Imagine someone did that to you and you turned the other and the person slapped and you went quietly, not minding what happened, as if nothing happened. Do you know the kind of guilt that will haunt the person? It will haunt them. So leave it for God. Whatever you're going through, whatever people have done to you, whatever relatives, family members, your lovers, whatever they did to you, leave it to God. Your brighter future ahead of you will answer all of them. And the end will prove or shows who is right and who is wrong, and who God is with. All right? So, the picture I want to put across is, don't pay evil with evil. All right? Just be silent. Be quiet about whatever wrong people do to you. And leave it to God. All right? If you go on your knees to pray, leave it to God. If you go in the war room, your prayer room, leave it to God. And see what will happen. Some, the guilty conscience is going to be so much that they cannot bear it anymore. And they will come to you to apologize to you. They want to apologize to you. They are sorry. They will say they are sorry for what they did to you. All right? Leave it to God. God loves you. All right? And He's with you. He will never, ever let your enemies ride over you. All right? You are a victor and not a victim. You are an achiever and not a failure. You are the head and not the tail. All right? That is who you are. You are blessed. Thank you for watching. I'm out.